The Department of Veterans Affairs is now squarely in the crosshairs of congressional critics who are planning a vote for early next week to make it easier to fire VA hospital administrators. As Mark Albert reports, this comes after a string of revelations of delayed care.
Since our nation's founding,
Senator John McCain used the Republicans' weekly address on Saturday to demand new authority to clean house after allegations that some VA facilities used secret lists to keep long wait times for veteran care hidden from Washington.
Congress must also give VA administrators greater ability to hire and fire those charged with caring for our veterans.
The House is scheduled to vote Wednesday on a bill that would do just that. Meanwhile, even though the White House continues to back Veterans Affairs Secretary Eric Shinseki, there are new calls for change at the top. The Military Times, whose 4 independent newspapers are distributed at bases around the world, is now calling for Shinseki to step down. Senator Dean Heller of Nevada was blunt with the secretary during a hearing Thursday.
Would you explain to me, after knowing all this information, why you should not resign?
I came here to make things better for veterans. We're not done yet.
The next day, the man who sat next to Shinseki, Robert Petzel, in charge of health care at the VA, was out. Even though Petzel had announced his retirement last year, White House Chief of Staff Dennis McDonough, in an interview for Sunday's Face the Nation, said he was pushed out early.
There is no question that this is a termination of his job there before he was planning to go.
For Cindy Bordeaux, whose veteran husband Jerry died, she says, waiting for care, one resignation does not go far enough.
I think all of the higher-ups need to be held accountable. People shouldn't be able to hold their jobs if they're not doing their jobs and they're not doing it right.
Mark Albert, CBS News, Washington.